Hi, this is Getrude, back here again in Wellington, New Zealand. As you can see, today the sun is shining, so I decided to come out to the beach and record today's video just to say thank you to everybody who showed up on day 2 on how to write a book in 40 hours. Today's session was really interesting. We touched on a number of topics which I think I would like to catch everybody up with who didn't make it for today's Google Hangout. The main thing that we discussed was talking about your book title and your book subtitle, and most importantly the subtitle, and just realizing how the subtitle actually describes your book, especially if you are writing a how-to book. And one way of testing how search engines are going to find you online is by going online onto Google AdSense and typing in your subtitle and seeing how many people are actually using those search words to find the kind of content you're selling. The other thing we tried to do today was to talk about the book covers. So please keep posting your book covers online, and as a group, let's give each other feedback on what book covers are working, what's not working. It's really important that we all share and give each other feedback and use this group environment to get our books out. The other thing we talked about was how do you measure your influence on social media sites. For example, if you have a Facebook profile, if you have a Twitter account, if you have a LinkedIn account, if you're on Pinterest, how can you see who's looking at your content, how many people are liking the postings that you put out, how many people are retweeting your tweets? I suggested you all create a Clout account. Clout.com, that's Klout.com, is really fantastic. What it does is it takes all of your social media accounts and it gives you a ranking, and it shows you how much influence you have online. It will tell you how many postings you've put out, how many people have reposted those postings, how many tweets, how many retweets, and it gives you a ranking. Use it to just see how much influence you have online. It's a fantastic tool. The other thing that came up was in how do you start getting attention to the book before you finish writing it. For all of the people writing the fiction books, going on to bloggers' websites, bloggers who are geared towards your genre would be fantastic to give reviews of your book. So you would send your ebook to a blogger, they would read it, they would review it, and they will post it on their blogs, and that will drive traffic to your book when it's finished. We even suggest giving away maybe a free chapter or 2 and getting your readers to start reading your work either through a blog or through your website. E-zines is fantastic for that. If you've already got a website for the book, make sure you put your website address at the bottom of the article that you post on e-zine. So you could literally do this chapter by chapter of your book, and all of those backlinks will drive back traffic to your site. So we had an interesting morning, and keep asking questions. Please post your questions on the Facebook group so that I can answer, and if anybody else is perhaps experiencing a similar problem, they could get the answers too. But what you're actually doing for me is you are helping me to finish writing the full version of the book, How to Write a Book in 40 Hours. That is my assignment, that's my exercise, and your questions are really priceless in terms of helping me create the content of my book. So thank you again for showing up for the Google Hangout. We will do the same thing tomorrow. If you can't make it, don't worry. I will post a summary very similar to this every single day. But just keep writing, keep going, keep posting on Facebook and giving us back in terms of your progress. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be in a different location so that all of you guys can see where I live in this magical island called New Zealand here in the South Pacific. So have fun, and we will reconnect tomorrow on our Google Hangout, 6 p.m. Pacific USA time. Bye for now. Good luck.